Okay,
Yes,
perfect. Now keep yourself on mute and also on speaker. Of course, this is for the students. Okay, so this is the final set of insights for all of you writing in direct taxation. I'm sharing something very, very, very personal here. Throughout my CA journey, there's only one paper that scared the shit out of me, and that is obviously taxation. I'll tell you how I handled it, which most likely will help you handle today's exam. Because I maintain my stand very clearly. CA is a very simple exam, should be cleared in one attempt at all levels. That's why we created this one last attempt. Now, talking about direct taxation, or taxation specifically, what actually happened is, there was one paper in my intermediate. When I entered in the examination hall, after having a look at the paper, of course my preparation was not complete at that point of time, because I never complete my preparation. I never intend to also. In terms of syllabus completion largely, I never intend to complete my syllabus completely. When I looked at the paper, I actually asked the invigilator, I think I got the final paper. I just knew nothing. Why I had to say that is because while I prepared, the questions were in a certain format. In the main exam, see, when I say some insights, that is after realizing it myself, not that I know it before I wrote the exam. When I looked at the question paper, none of the questions were close to how I practiced or how I learned. Especially my preparation was pathetic. Again, I'm being very frank here. My preparation was not up to the mark. It's less than 30% of how you guys are prepared. So when I looked at the paper, I always said, he just smiled at me, and then he just said, it's the same paper, you only have one paper. That's what he said. Now when I re-looked at it, what I realized is, DT, you cannot pick marks in buckets, which means there is no one single question where you can say, let me score 16, or let me score 14, let me score 8. It's very hard. It's very hard to pick up a one question where you can score maximum number of marks. The reason being, the marks are divided in steps, which are once again a consequence of multiple topics. So when you have multiple topics, it is very hard for you to decide. This also complicates your decision making. Which question should you choose first? Although I gave you a framework, it won't be very easy. So I'm preparing in advance, telling you that MCQ is the maximum you can score at once, which is 2 marks is the maximum which you can directly know, 2 marks. Beyond that, you have to fight for each and every mark. There are not 6s won't be possible, 4s won't be possible. It is all about singles. This is a clear-cut bowling pitch. There is no difficult paper in DT. DT paper itself is difficult. Okay, so this is a bowling pitch. Please don't look for juicy full tosses. Please don't try to hit 6s. It is important for you to score singles. You getting it? So the default nature of the paper is, we are only scoring singles. So which means there is stepwise mark. So even when you write something wrong, that's totally fine, because you're not expecting that to be entirely correct or wrong. So each step, each particular mark is what it counts. So please go with that approach. Now what it does is, it will remove the need for you to identify that one big question where you can get a chunk of marks. So first 2 questions, finish them together. But the point is, there is each and every mark for what you know. I'm telling you, you don't get marks for what you don't know, but for what you know. Unlike AFM, if the whole thing goes wrong, some may go wrong. In DT, you get stepwise. So you always have an advantage of getting that individual adjustment right, that individual step right. So how you should approach this? Now when I talk, I speak in words. I don't construct sentences or paragraphs. Every word, if it's added, that word itself has a meaning. That word itself has a connotation. That word itself has an essence. That's how I build. So even if there are some words which are not useful, every word gives some essence. So this is exactly how you approach. You write in parts. You write in steps. While you're constructing something, don't try to sell the whole answer. Sell brick by brick. Okay, this is what I know. Right, get 1 mark. Wrong? Okay, right, 1 mark. So that way, if you get 16 in MCQs, don't you think out of the remaining 70 marks, can you get 24 1 markers? Let's say you don't have strength. You don't know how to score a 6. That's okay. You don't know how to score a 4. That's okay. But you know how to do a single? For that to happen, stay at the crease. When I say stay at the crease, 3 hours, put that mental intent and get 1 mark here and get 1 mark there. Okay, so this is what you have to clearly understand. And once again, trust me guys, all you have to do is keep your mind calm. keep your mind calm. I'll do it once for you in the next 20 seconds and then you'll be sorted. Okay, wherever you are, whatever car you are, whoever mentor we are with, please sit straight, spine erect, sit straight, spine erect, spine erect. Exhale, 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 keep exhaling, exhale. I want you to exhale. Okay, exhale, exhale, exhale. Now one round of box breathing proper. Okay, start inhalation. Inhale, 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 inhale further. Now stay there. No inhalation, no exhalation, stay there. This builds your strength, your ability to hold air. Your ability to hold air builds a lot of strength for you. You're built, okay? So you're building yourself like a football. Okay, stay there, stay there, stay there. Now slowly start exhalation. Exhale as slowly as you can. Exhale as slowly as you can. Exhale, 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 exhale. Now stay in the Shunyaka position, the position of neutrality, neither inhalation nor exhalation. Okay? So first is inhalation, then staying there, then exhalation, then staying in the position of neutrality. Now stay there for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your breathing. Keep your eyes closed. I'll tell you the logical steps. In the next 5 to 7 minutes, you'll be going inside the examination hall. You're sitting in your place. Just calm yourself down. Just sitting in your face. Before you get the question paper, do box breathing twice or thrice. Keep your mind calm, composed, relax. Okay? Once you get the question paper, listen to my instructions very clearly. Once you get the question paper, take the question paper, place your hand on the question paper and do one round of box breathing and say that this paper is under your control. Just place your hand, right hand on it and say that this paper is under your control. Now once you're ready, once you feel calm, flip the paper to the back side, open question number 6. Go through the question, look for specific points, look for specific adjustments. You know it, great. You don't know it, push it into the 60 mark bracket. There are two things, you know 40 marks, you don't know 60 marks. So push it in the 60 mark bracket. That's how it is. It could be question number 6, could be question number 5. So you have 2 brackets, okay? 2 buckets. One you know, one you don't know. The one you don't know bucket is a bigger bucket for DT. That's still it's fine. Whatever you know, you push it in the 40 marks, okay? So even if you don't know question number 6, that's still fine. Look, process it, move on to question number 5. Process it. Once you understand between these two, which question is you want to answer first, decide. Then move to question number 4, question number 3, question number 2, pick one more question. So by this time, 7 to 8 minutes will be done. In the last 6 to 7 minutes, just process the first question which you want to write. Process, and I said that create a thought structure in your mind, process each and every adjustment. Once you get the answer sheet, place your hand on the answer sheet. Once again, do one round of box breathing in 30 seconds. Then start answering the first question. Going to the last page of the answer sheet, write rough notes, not to be evaluated. Rough notes, not to be evaluated, and create an answer structure there. Just create an answer structure there like a mind map. Now once you do this, first time you thought about it, second time you scribbled about it, third time you write clearly, so that the first answer goes really well. Once you can score 8+ marks in the first answer, you're done. Your paper will be done. You'll clear for sure. Okay. Similarly, do it for the second. So first one, not 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. 2 questions are completely done. Next 3 p.m. move on to MCQs and try to put in your complete attention. While you're doing this, one important thing: keep the question paper very close to your eye. Keep the question paper. You bend down or you pick it up. Keep the question paper very close to your eye. Please highlight each and every number. Please highlight each and every number, every section, every rate, everything. Underline completely. The question paper should be completely underlined so that you don't miss out anything. Okay? You do not miss out anything. So this is exactly how you're approaching the question paper entirely. Keep it very close and read the question twice from the bottom. Okay? This is something which is sorted. MCQ, please start eliminating option 1, option 2, option 3 and then select the last option. Okay? MCQs all answer at once, especially Anam, if you're listening to me, don't leave out any MCQ for later. Please attempt the MCQ then and there. All MCQ should be dusted. Don't come back, all of you. Anam, Harsha, all of you, don't make sure you are attempting all MCQs then and there. Okay? By 3 p.m. when you start this, you have to be finished by 4 o'clock. If you finish early, start answering the next question. Okay? By 4 p.m, ideally 36 marks, at least 30 marks will be there in your pocket. Done. Even if it's not there, do not worry. Move on to the question number, hour number 3, where you start answering the remaining parts. So when you're answering, please make sure you're explaining everything in a stepwise manner, the way I'm talking to you right now. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So in the sense that you don't have to write step 1 Aisa, but the answer should be very clear, very structured, very logical. Okay? So even if one part is not right, the remaining part you should be able to answer. So make sure third hour you accelerate everything and hit the hardest in the denominator. Third R is the denominator question where you have to touch 100 marks for sure. Okay, so this way if you approach it, trust me, you will clear for sure. You come back with 40 plus in DT, we will take care of IDT, we will take care of IBS. It is my responsibility. All you have to do is write the entire DD paper, come back, I trust you, trust yourself. Okay, so visualize that while you're coming out of the examination hall at 5 p.m. you're very calm, you're very composed, and you'll have a smile on your face that you've done your best. This should be the best attempt. If this is the best attempt, this will become the last attempt. Okay, my heartfelt blessings for you. All the very best. Now start rubbing your palms, and place them on your eyes. Keep looking into your palms and open your eyes with a smile on your face. Okay, all the very best, guys. All the best. Yes.